and welcome to the Cowboy4Game Yu-Gi-Oh podcast. I'm your host Jake. Today I'm joined by Bragg from Braggio and Ben from Nolan TTG.
Hello.
How was our week in Yu-Gi-Oh? Lots going on this week, so I'm sure you've all been very busy. Let's start with Bragg, because I know that he's done stuff.
Oh, no, I haven't done actual.
Bragg's pulled out his entire Yu-Gi-Oh collection and still not built a deck.
As in, whole Yu-Gi-Oh collection, half of a shelf. Ignoring. Somewhere I've got to look for Shadow Spectre commons. That's.
What are you after?
I bought a lot of Ghost Tricks. I could probably help you.
Ritual. Spirit level.
Combo with the new Spirit monster?
Yeah.
The new.
So they're also Monster's Revenge. Yes.
Oh, so like the one that reveals and gets you a normal summon?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got those.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So one gets you the extra normal. One normal summons it. One adds. Add ones.
Yeah.
I think is better.
Yeah.
Add the new one, and then you reveal.
Yeah.
Well, which is easily accessible.
Good. Yes. Like, because I need to start looking through my stuff too for news that will become apparent to you soon. Although I'm sure you already know. Anything else?
So yeah, building Exorcist, having a look at Chimera, probably do Regenesis for Genesis.
Yeah.
Even though that hit still kind of irks me a little.
What hit?
Regenesis.
Regenesis for Genesis is pointed.
Okay.
Which is
if you don't know the news, you have no idea what that means, but don't worry, soon.
Well, I'd hope so if you're paying attention to the feed. And
No, people are only getting their news from us. We are the number one source of Yu-Gi-Oh news.
Put out a video on
assuming shh. Yeah. Logan was in it. No one watched.
That's a good point. How about you, Ben?
My week in Yu-Gi-Oh. So I played locals on Tuesday.
Ooh.
I played Snake Eye Yummy.
Yeah.
And the matches I watched, it did.
That's the thing. It either went really fucking well or not well. Yeah, like the Snake Eyes Ash eats every hand trap in the game. So like you normal summon it, you go Ash effect, any hand trap your opponent has is coming out of their hand right then and there, no matter what it is. Just sometimes it was droll, and that was the problem. Yeah, so like you hard lose. You also pretty hard lose to Nibiru. So yeah, couple options there. At one point I definitely realized if I have 1/1 in hand, I should add the Poplar, then not reveal the Poplar to special. Then I should 1/1 discard the Poplar to then summon a Yummy. To then get that line going, and then Poplar back into the back row, and then send summon Oak, and then go that way. Because it came up at one point. But yeah, the deck was fun. Am I more than happy to take them all out to put in Marshmallow and some more hand traps? Yes. I've already done that. Yes.
What was the links? What was the link package like for your level ones?
Just the standard, really.
Oh yeah, so you didn't go as far as Anima?
No. You play the Link Reba though.
Yeah.
Because you need the Link Reba Yummy combo. Not Yummy combo, for Snake Eyes combo.
Yeah.
It did come up one time to have the Link Rebo to protect the Herald. Well, because they're quite queued into Draco Tail where they just can't go. Yeah. But yeah, now I'm on to regular Yummy. That was literally just a 1 week stopgap while the ban list was in effect, but I didn't have Marshmallow yet. And now I have Marshmallow. So Tuesday, here we come. Do an update on whether or not I think it's shit. I don't think it's shit. It's just nice to have more names in it. Nice to have a 94.5% chance of drawing a starter.
My week. So yeah, still on August. I only played Tuesday cause I don't know, Sundays are low numbers, and I was like, I can get stuff done at home, so I didn't go in today.
And wash towels.
I didn't just
outside in the rain.
So this is the thing. So I washed towels and put them outside because our close horse isn't generally big enough to hold all of the towels nicely. And I was like, but if I put them outside while it's nice, I can get other washing done, and I've not got the horse up. Now I'm being punished because it started raining. Thankfully I own more than like 3 towels, so I'm sure it'll be fine. Yeah, locals Tuesday, went X2. The deck, when it didn't get like completely fucking slapped by disruption, was fine. I think my first match, I opened no hand traps in the first game, opened up bonkers in the game, and then got anti-spelled with like all normal summons and a that I would have liked to have used to wipe the board hand. So yeah, that was that. I don't remember much. I think I versed Kurt at one point, and I got to do the Dispay to Play, which I always really like doing. Yeah, like the deck's fine, but yeah, just NCM problems in it. But there's also no other decks that I feel like playing, except in the other news, which we'll get to shortly. And then yeah, Master Duel. I couldn't quite get to DLV Max for the second stage, just because I'd get to like the rank up match for DLV Max and just completely brick, like double droll and bricks and nothing, and like my opponent just goes off.
You don't want to be playing Master Duel now anyway. Master Duel is now the third best format, fourth best format.
True.
I forgot about Rush Duel.
Well, yeah, I suppose before we get into that news, we'll quickly cover off on Master Duel. So as of, I think, Thursday or Friday, or maybe even yesterday.
We got a turtle.
Yeah, new Duel Pass update. So,
and Block Dragon. It's like they designed this to try and get me back in the game. But I don't want to.
Why not? FTK Live. So yeah, Block Dragon, I don't know when you get it. Oh, there we go. Level 50, you get the Block Dragon icon.
But I already have Master Diamond.
25, you get a yellow and blue frame. Doesn't look too bad.
Oh, Diamond.
Level 50, you get a Lacrima Crimson Tears wallpaper.
Not Master Diamond.
Yes. But then a level 75, you get Gem Turtle.
Close to Master Diamond.
Gem.
He can flip face up and do something that 50 other cards now do easier.
It's cute. It's a really weird choice, but it's sure.
It's there.
It is existent. But then you also have the Master Duel and football collaboration.
Football.
So, how's it structured? October 6th until November 7. Following rewards can be obtained through a login bonus as event rewards. I don't know what this is in.
Oh, wait, none of us went to locals today, so I can't ask anyone if we got the Rescue Rabbit at store.
Oh, true. So yeah, it looks like we get a Rescue Rabbit alt art in Guaranteed Royal.
That's a mate, by the way.
Yeah, I just read that down there. So yeah, we get a alternate art Rescue Rabbit mate, which will be a first for Master Duel, having an alternate skin effectively for a mate. I wonder if it will be a skin or if it'll be they'll just make another Rescue Rabbit bracket football close bracket.
I still don't know why they chose Rescue Rabbit.
Cute.
Was it Neymar's favorite card?
Well, no, because he's dressed as Dark Magician in the token. So
I just don't understand.
I don't know, maybe it's just the easiest one to put in costume.
I guess.
Like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Doesn't really have a Pikachu, quote unquote. I guess Rescue Rabbit is kind of Master Duel's Pikachu.
And it wasn't at locals. Thank you, Harry, for the tip.
Okay.
Perfect.
Now ahead of things.
What else have we got? We got some sleeves. We got the Neymar Junior Dark Magician sleeves. Football sleeves.
What appears to be a
mate base.
Soccer mate base.
Yep.
However, that is very clearly on a soccer field stadium field.
True. Okay.
They have not announced here.
Seemingly not.
Yeah.
Some of the rewards can be obtained through an in-game event, which begins on October 15th. So, potentially, field is coming out later. But then, yeah, besides that, another eFootball icon.
The event's just going to be that you're just playing fucking UA mirrors.
Christ, kill me now. The Neymar Jr. token art as a background and Football Rabbit background. I really like saying football.
Football.
Did Neymar post about this?
He's been in a lot of the Konami socials, and they've like CGI'd him wearing a Dark Magician.
Exactly. Like has he done anything here? Like
no, pretty much
they've purchased the rights to his face.
Yeah, I was about to say they've literally just signed the rights to his face. Maybe it was like a Marvel thing. They thought that they were getting his whole body, and then they looked over the contract, and it's like, oh no, we just get like
the face
from neck up. Quick, dress him as Dark Magician. I mean, it's cool. I don't understand what it's for. Well, I don't understand what it's for.
What is eFootball?
Football. I don't know. Maybe Maybe it's a eFootball League. I don't know. Maybe we'll have to look it up.
Rocket League competitor.
Yeah, it could be like anything here.
Oh, if I get a rescue rabbit driving a car. Oh my god, yes.
Pops out 2 level 4 cars.
They crash in the end phase.
Yeah.
Then we get some additional missions for the stage 2,
Damn,
which
that
has
was a
started, as
short
I
post.
said. Yeah, just more gems, which you need because now the pass is out. You need more gems. Then more about this.
Well, this is the physical announcement.
Oh, this is what we're getting in store. So the alt art of Rescue Rabbit with football and
And the
Neymar
token.
Jr. token
Get
Dark
them
Magician.
in real life.
So apparently, yeah, this is in place of the lost arts, which we stopped caring about 3 years ago. So yay!
Or maybe it is a lost art. Maybe at one point they censored Neymar.
Maybe that's why it's neck up, because he was
Yeah.
like, I'm insistent that I'm
Last
going to
time
pose
you showed
nude.
my wang.
So now
Show the shaft, Konami.
So,
back.
early next year, we can expect to get the Charmers Chronicles deck. So that's going to get 2 new cards. I assume a bunch of alt arts. Oh, 4.
Wait, this,
What?
so this releases in
I believe
January.
this is another simultaneous release.
Yeah. But this releases in January.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
When are we getting the Dark Magician set?
Oh, that's the fun thing. Never.
Okay.
But yeah,
I feel like
that's
that should have been announced
you?
in here somewhere.
question mark. I mean, the thing that I kind of didn't realize about the branded one, which I'm liking more now that it is sort of stuck in my mind, and this, I suppose, for those that like it, it's all foil, so like you're gonna have a nice shiny deck.
Oh, I thought you had a choice. I thought you could buy a non-foil or an all-foil.
Oh, it says all foil edition, so maybe they're doing 2 versions.
maybe. Yeah.
Although this seems to be the same MSRP as normal.
no, that's USD.
That's US.
No,
Yeah.
I understand that, but I swear that's what they usually are for the US as well.
No,
That's how much they got. Yeah.
Still,
It's gonna be like $30 here, and I'll be like all foils, and I'll be like, yay, tacos, woo!
The 51st card in each deck is a secret rare repeat of one of the deck's ultras with a bonus chance to upgrade to Starlight, so similar to the not Dark Magician, the other one that gets good Blue Eyes. So yeah, it's cool. You'd assume
Is
then.
it?
Oh, look, there's people out there that like Charmers. I
Yeah.
think Lachlan likes Charmers,
Sick
knowing
fucks.
full well that they're bad. He knows they're bad. Like it's
Yeah.
a 5-card setup, and no 5 cards that you open can get you there. Turn 1?
What is even the end board?
It's like the field spell, 2 of the traps, and at least a monster
Nice.
with 1850 attack.
Fairy Tale Snow.
Not anymore.
Okay.
I think unironically they do play the other one, the one that like bounces stuff.
Yeah.
That is hella annoying.
For the next news, do you want to talk about the big news, or do you want to talk about little news?
We'll get rid of all the little news, then we'll
Go
move
to the
on to
last
big
tab
news. Cool.
then.
So then, OCG list obviously got announced.
We did talk about it last week, and I still can't believe that we just didn't have enough time last week to talk in depth.
Yeah, so sorry about that. We definitely ran out of time. So we have 2 forbidden cards: Evil Swarm Ouroboros and Obedience Schooled.
Which is fair. I'm assuming we're going to get Obedient Schooled hit here next list. Banned fully.
Get to 1.
I think it'll be banned fully, and then we'll get some of these other hits as well.
Play it at 1? Assuming you do.
Oh, of course you played at 1. It's like full combo.
I don't
like,
know.
easy.
I thought maybe with the lock in place and the fact that like you may not see it, that it might not be worth playing.
I'd say just play Thrust if you really want it, but
That's
the
code.
issue is that your opponent doesn't have a card, so you can't activate it.
What you do is you thrust set it, and then you play Hey True Nade to bounce it back to your hand, and then you can just your standard
Damn, Jake's
3.
Jake's on it.
Just your standard 3-card combo, completely reliant on the fact that your opponent has hand trapped you.
But Ouroboros, interesting Ryziel Heraldic link. Not Heraldic. Yes, Heraldic?
Heraldic.
Heraldic, yeah.
I always used to confuse those two
Nice
as well.
hit for that. Like, I don't know if that's still a problem here, given post-ban list. We'll find out.
Well, that's the thing. They've got a new problem in the fact that Mitsurugi has arrived.
Yay! Limited Herald expected. Like we got the same thing. Vanquish Soul Ryzen. I actually find it interesting that Vanquish Soul got hit less than it got hit here. They had Ryzen to 1. No Stake Your Soul. Sure. Jokul need to be hit for the whole the K9 package, make that worse, but you can still sell the Azunas, which are semi-limited still.
All dragged it.
Key2 and Eclipse.
Eclipse is an odd one.
It's one of those cards that you just bring back and just be like, oh, is it going to be bad? Is it not?
Yeah, it's one of those cards you can bring back at the same time as bumping up Boldrak's number 2.
I still think Eclipse Wyvern is fine if you don't have Fairy Tail Snow, but I think they have Fairy Tail Snow, so
They do.
yeah.
Yes, they still do have Fairy Tail Snow.
Because this is a card you can just kind of dump and then search anything with the Fairy Tail Snow.
The fact that Fairy Tail Snow has ducked so many ban lists, it's really been overlooked in the OCG. They really just want to be able to banish 7 cards at a whim.
There's constantly like random 60-card deck lists that show up as well on YGO.org. It's just like, oh, okay, another one. Oh, no, YGO. Road of the King.
Yeah, that one. Semi-limited, we have Izuna, Yummy Snatchy, Sangin Kaimen, Astrograph Sorcerer, Bestial Baldrake, Emergency, and Pressure Planet Raceos.
I like the way they're doing like delayed hits to fucking
decks that no longer matter.
No, I forgot Tempai. It's like a late little Tempai hit. Just being like, oh, get it. Also, Sankin Kaiman, you play in. I'm fairly sure you can play it in Dragon Maid, Dracotel. Because you can do the full Dragon Maid fusion of activating that. Search Kitchen, normal Kitchen, Kitchen Searcher. Banish them both. Summon the fusion. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Fun fact.
I mean,
you can set up a negate off that card.
Emergency coming back is nice though.
It's at 3 here. The deck's just not very good. Like the time rules are bad. Very bad for it. Loses to blowouts.
Then finally, unlimited, we have Wandering Griffin Rider, Sprite Jet, Nightmare Goblin, Emergency Teleport, and Mask Change 2.
I don't fully understand the Wandering Griffin Rider ever being at 2, but, gotta slowly lift them up.
Yeah, maybe it was like... Well, actually, even limiting that card feels redundant, doesn't it?
I think
it
it
needs
was
to be banned at 3.
I think it was banned at one point, and then they put it to 1.
And it's doing the slow rollback.
To 2.
Yeah, just a very gradual tidying up of the list.
Interestingly, when I saw the Mask Change 2, I was like, wait, they hit this in 2018?
Yeah.
Good on them.
Because this is that's a PK file hit.
Yeah, and I suppose now that they've got a card that actually searches the second version of Mask Change more, I think.
It's support for the new heroes. That's it.
Yeah.
The new heroes needed support to be better, so they gave it Mask Change 2 back. I've solved world hunger. If by world hunger I mean Asian dudes not being able to make Dark Law.
Challenge impossible. Will Obedience School be for us?
Yeah.
I think so.
I think we'll get a pretty similar yummy hit next time for us of Snatch Eater 2, ban Obedience School down a little bit, and then if it's still getting played, they'll murder it.
Yeah.
Then they'll be like fucking Snatch Eater 1, Cup Eater 1.
Obedience School's good, but it's like...
I don't know. In my mind, the thought of it being a 1 is like, oh, okay, so I can hit this super... I draw this really great card, but it then cuts me off a lot of other lines.
Yeah.
I don't know. Me, it'd be a 50-50 if I played it or not.
Yeah.
But I'm not playing Yummy at all, because I hate it.
There'd be a world where it'd be super fucking funny if they put Obedience School back to 3 and just ban the field. Ban the Yummy field spell so they can't make anything that actually does damage.
True. And then, lastly, the biggest news of the week, the new format. So, as you may have seen, there was a podcast with Bragg and our religious correspondent, Logan, even though he doesn't know where in what the Bible is.
He's away on religious vacation.
Hopefully they count the Gospels up there. There's only 4 of them.
4 of them published.
True.
Yeah.
True. We don't know about the hidden ones. Or old Rufus.
He just really had a thing for Mary Magdalene.
So, if you missed the news, this is the newest TCG format. Basically, links, pendulums are banned. We go back to the old style of field zones, I should say. And no cards are banned, quote unquote. But lots of cards have a certain number of points, which means that you basically only play them and nothing else.
Like Mystic Mine at 100
yes.
and Metaverse at 1.
Yes. Although that was a later adaptation.
Yeah.
Because that's something I'll get into later. They kind of just dropped this on us. There wasn't any sort of announcement for it. We got more lead up for the time rules than we did this new format, but they still didn't tell us anything about the time rules when they said they would.
Yeah, tell you all about time rules. Yeah, you've had enough time to think about it? Well, guess what? What you
It's
thought
happening.
was correct.
Which we'll see how that's... Did any happen?
I didn't know.
Not that I've seen. I didn't
Did
watch
you see any?
any of it.
Oh, he's got his headphones.
At YCS, was there any double game losses on stream? The answer is no.
Apparently, it has not been impactful.
50 minutes is great. Back to this. So why... first up, I don't remember if I said... How do you think?
Look, I saw a little bit. It's actually in the second post they make, by the way. When they announced the update to the ban list.
Yeah, the blog's going off.
They, for some reason, were like, this is the reason why the Megatins had a whole bunch of Forbidden cards reprinted in it. It was for this format. But, like, why not say that before?
Yeah.
So that people don't go, this set's really fucking shit. Because guess what? It's still really fucking shit.
Yeah, also, even with those reprints, it is still shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, were they kind of just hoping that, like, we would buy the tins regardless of how fucking terrible they were, and then they could just shadow drop this on us and be like, oh, yay. Or were they, like, keeping it in the back pocket knowing the tins were shit? And they're going, oh, but you need these cards now.
Or that we
Out
forgot...
of Greed is playable.
Yeah.
Or that we forgot that there was 4 rarity collections previous to this that almost did all those cards that they did.
Yes.
I have a memory, Jerome. It's not a good one.
Those were in QCR. These are Starlight Rares.
True.
Arguably better.
True.
Yes. As to why they didn't announce it in France, like, you could say it's because there was too much shit going on. You could also say maybe they weren't done yet.
Yeah.
Maybe they intended to announce it and they just weren't finished.
Yeah.
Maybe despite the fact they're hosting YCS there, they don't like the French.
Maybe they were worried there was going to be a riot.
Potentially.
What if they thought it was going to go over really
French
badly
Yu-Gi-Oh
and there
players
would
riot?
just be a riot?
Maybe,
Because they're French and it's what they do.
Yeah.
maybe Genesys in that spelling translates to something really bad in France.
Yep.
No
that must be
rioting.
it.
That's what it stands for. That's what it goes for. We're announcing no rioting format.
You will
How
not-
dare you?
We will riot! So in their blurb, they
Oh.
describe basically who they feel that this is catered for. Duelists looking for a less complicated game. Duelists who are new to the game. Don't know about that. Duelists who have always had a favorite deck and want their favorite deck to be a little bit more
Pet
competitive.
deckers. They want pet
Uh,
deckers.
Anyone looking for a new experience or change of pace. Duelists who love deck building challenges. Okay, I thought I was having a stroke.
I
It
am
does
in-
in fact say love 3 times.
It does say love, love, love. I am enjoying the deck.
And everyone who just can't get enough bullying.
Look, I would be enjoying the deck building challenge of this if the fucking online deck builder worked.
Yeah, it keeps
Yeah,
going
that's
down.
one of the big issues that I'm experiencing is that at the moment, because the deck builder is either A, not built all that well, or B, it's just being inundated with traffic, you have to manually work out what cards you can and can't play.
There is a world where they weren't ready to make this announcement yet, and they saw all the fucking about how like sets are going down in value and tanking, had another set that was about to release on release already failing, and they're like, we announced this format. If we don't ban the MST shit, we can maybe make the MST shit spike in price when we release this, and then maybe the set won't be so bad. Didn't happen. But then they also then just released a fucking half-baked deck builder. There's also no integration into Neuron, despite the fact that they're like, guys, can you please update your deck list in Neuron for these events so that we know what is going on and we know what we need to point. But yeah, no Neuron connectivity there, guys. Good
Does
work.
seem a little bit rush.
Back to point 3. Jules, who have always had a favorite deck. Well, yes, I have a favorite deck that is Pendulums.
I thought it was Scraps.
Always revolves around a fucking Link monster.
Yes, that is a issue. Is that it is as much as people whinge about the advent of pendulums and links, quote unquote, ruining the game. They are kind of an integral part of the game now. 7, 8, 9, 10 years on.
I looked and went, Master Plan's not banned. Why would they? Oh.
Yep.
The issues we had at the start. I can't get the bitch in the bin.
There was a way to do it before. Oh, but now that doesn't work either because they fucking changed. They errated Ancient Fairy Dragon.
Yep.
Because Ancient Fairy Spiral was a deck.
Yes, I do recall.
I remember teaching Corey how to play that, like right before a fucking LLDS, and he came third.
Wait, current Corey or the
Watson.
the OG Corey?
Yeah, OG Corey. I was like, "This is how you play this deck." And he's like, "Damn, Sleeper seems pretty good." And I was like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, you summon Sleeper, you equip to it, and then you just keep fucking getting rid of everything." Yeah, I can make this work.
So what next? So apparently they were doing an invitational at YCS Lil. I didn't see anything of it on stream, mainly because my TV was being hogged. Did anyone catch any bit?
I only saw regular dueling.
Yeah, I just had to spool through at the start of this to get any updates and events, and nothing seemed out of the ordinary to me. So
Also, this is the first YCS of the new formatting rule. Top 8.
Yep, top 8 and time rules and
Means
all
a lot
that.
of people are going to be playing later into the tournament, which means a lot of people are going to be showing up to Genesys format.
Yep.
I mean, potentially, you might have had a lot of people that were just not going to the event at all. Genesys gets announced, they're like, "Oh fuck yeah, give me my fucking Eldritch deck. Let's go."
I don't actually know where Lily.
I think it's south of France, south of Paris, I should say.
France got another event a month after the last one.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they didn't get any of the stuff moved.
Oh yeah. It's logistically easier.
Look, makes sense.
Legitimately, they just left all the cameras in.
Marcello to stay at his house in France.
Every time.
Come back.
I like the invitational format's kind of cute, and also the giveaways. I'm not sure. I'm almost certain the giveaways promised in the other video wouldn't have happened at
Dark End Dragon?
Europe. No, it was meant to be whoever wins these pods gets given a starlight from a box.
Oh,
That was
Well,
that was mentioned in one of the content creator videos.
Wait, a starlight of their choice?
Apparently a box of like Jerome's gonna have a box of starlights.
look, we all know what's gone on before from judges. Age of venues in the past, like the Dark Lord prize cards being worth for a reason.
Yeah.
Eh.
Well, here we go.
They
Anaheim.
used to just have a fat
Sao
stack of the
Paulo.
Dark Lord prize cards that they just give out to people.
Corrupt judges.
Oh yeah, so
Hmm.
so next week at Anaheim's the first big test.
Hey, invitationals are planned for these events, so not at Lil.
Yeah.
Not at Lil.
I thought they said something was happening.
Oh, they've
for
done.
it.
There might be
or maybe
a
they're
side
doing
event
it.
for it.
Yeah, they might have been doing exhibition main rounds.
Yeah.
Kind of like what they did with the other formats, which they seem
Bologna,
to do.
November. Damn.
Yeah, so we got Anaheim, Sao Paulo, Pittsburgh, and
Hiko.
place that Merida.
Yeah, Merida.
Merida, Mexico.
Viva la Merida.
What is Jen? Blah blah blah. So
Bunch of points.
so this is the first announcement of the points.
We can
not
probably
long.
go.
Yeah, we
both.
hit some of the big ones. Is there any big ones for you? Chris Stewart 100. Lol.
I mean, I do appreciate the fact that they've like limited all of the
Yes,
fringe cards.
acknowledging floodgates.
Yes.
All of
I
them.
wish you did that in the current game, but anyway.
Like, yeah, I took Protoss out of my deck.
Um,
Isn't that right, Kurt? I took Protoss out of my deck. No Protoss.
It hasn't healed him.
yeah, he's still broken. He would
So,
have gone to locals today, but then he
Probably
thought about Protoss.
after seeing the first couple of deck lists coming out from events that are being run, and seeing that Punk is very clearly one of the better decks, I'm kind of annoyed that they hit all the Dragon Maid stuff, and then we're like, we just gave Punk support. Go. Unhit.
Those gladiator
play.
based, those gladiator stuff is still offensive to me.
Yeah, the Glad hits are strange. They got wound back a little bit.
Yeah.
But, like, it's still so strange to hit all the Glad stuff. Especially considering, like, they run around the new Link monsters. Like, Test Panther's pretty crucial for, like, the new stuff.
Yeah, and each of them being different names that you can get in the bin easy as to recycle is it sucks without it, to be honest. What's that Imperial Order is
Seti at
100?
33 was Jake's biggest problem.
Yeah.
So upset.
Is
Imset?
is Gold Sark like 2-pointer?
I haven't even checked where King Sark is on the list.
Check it. Live reaction.
Here we go. Oh my god, that's disgusting.
That's also pointed. You get 2 Imseti and a King Sark.
And
I hate
nothing
it.
else.
I hate it so much.
Wow. Yeah, how about that? This is for people with favorite decks.
But Azuna has 20 points.
Azuna being Imseti is better than
Speaking of
Azuna.
They then had to very quickly update this because there were some glaring omissions. One being
Yes.
you could pretty much just play Canine Vanquish Soul.
Yeah.
Two,
Canine Vanquish Soul for the most part was at full power.
2 being Mystic Mine was just pretty much full power. Off you go, have fun.
I mean, in fairness, there was only one of them.
Yeah, but
But all of the cards that insulated it historically were still very much available.
As you may have remembered, was the case when it was at 1 for us for years. Then Exodia decks were also popping up left, front, and center. People being like, all these draw cards, put them in Exodia. Yes. 2. I can't remember what the third thing was. The fourth thing was that they hit.
Yeah, while there were quite a few.
There was also the Makanko fuck up.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, they hit
tweeted the wrong
Makanko card.
Yeah. So okay, Arahime, sure.
They just passed it on to
I-
Roger and Derek. They're like, oh, it's the ritual one
Yeah.
in the deck.
Also, Water Arabesque is pointed. Didn't realize that. But,
Yeah. It's a generic-y kind of out.
The funniest thing that I found was I don't think they fixed the Witch of the Black Forest.
Yeah.
I think the updated list still says Witch of the White Forest.
Oh.
Yeah.
Unless it is Witch of the White Forest. Is there a Witch of the
There
White
is no
Forest?
Witch of the White Forest. No.
Or
Or maybe it's a new card coming out in a new set that we don't know about yet.
all the rank ups got pointed in some regards.
What's Rongo?
Huh?
What's Rongo? Number.
Oh
Is
yeah.
Bamboozling is pointed.
31.
Okay. Bamboozling is 70, so you can't put it together. Okay.
Witch of the White Forest is the field spell for White Forest.
Oh. So, okay, so Witch of the Black Forest just isn't hit.
Yeah.
Cool. Maybe
Witch of the
because I had
Black
it on
Forest is
Monster
fine.
Search.
I mean, you can't link off. You can't link her off. She's useless.
Yeah. And her effect that you can't use a monster you search the turn you search it is still off.
It's also a Rada tool. Fuck. Yeah.
Yeah. So this kind of goes back to a a point that we've had for a while. Don't errata cards, just make new cards. This format would have been potentially more interesting if a bunch of old cards weren't errated.
Nightmare Apprentice is 33. How did I miss this?
So, Crooked Cook is at 100 points.
Yeah.
One of the decks that I'm labbing, I think, is completely unpointed. So I could put in a Crooked Cook. Just be like, here's my Crooked
You'll note
Cook.
that kaijus also aren't pointed.
Yeah, kaijus are everywhere. Yes.
Yeah, because I feel like as much as it is fun to think that, oh yeah, I can play all these fun cards that I used to play, people will just be degenerate with it. You need to side accordingly.
Yeah. Make sure you're playing kaijus.
Make sure you're playing kaijus. Make sure you're playing back row removal.
You're playing
make
a
sure you're playing
fairy-based deck.
Droll.
Is Droll pointed?
Yeah, I think it was 7. I think it's now down to 5.
Yeah, because I was like, it was 21 points mandatory for your side deck.
Fair. Yeah, fair.
So yeah, I think it was brought down to 15
I am
points now.
shedding points from my deck at the moment. Mainly because I didn't want to have to buy another set of 4 Wireless.
Wonder what the correct Pearly ratio is.
Sorry. Again, for anyone that missed it, I'm sure you all know, but the standard point valuation for a deck is 100. That is why a lot of the cringe cards are pointed at 100.
Yeah, Lucas.
But in
It's
saying
100.
that, they're apparently leaving it up to the players or the tournament organizers if they wish to change these point values.
But this is the same issue of like you can traditional format at fucking locals, but advanced constructed is what's getting played at every major event.
Yes. But at least the option is there. Like, I threw out the suggestion of having like a random number generator between like certain values so that like 2 weeks before the event you go, okay, the number for this event is, I don't know, for the sake of comedy, 69. And then you do that.
Yeah, that would actually going lower would be.
This year's fundraiser is going to be you have to donate $1 per point.
Hey.
Oh my god, I'll be bankrupted. No.
Hey.
I was going to bring that up actually, whether we do run the charity event on Genesys.
Figure that out at some points. We're getting close. Whether it's like 1 point, that's 2 points per dollar.
I know exactly what I'm doing.
I just don't want to. take people out. Whether it's 100 points and you can go over by donating.
Gotcha. Yeah. So I only have to donate $320.
I just don't want to take people out of the game by pointing it. Yeah, I think we'll probably do something like that.
I mean, the thing that I usually pay to do every year.
Yeah, but there's people that don't pay anything, and I don't want to make it so that they can't play. I want it to be as inviting as possible.
Did you hear my idea of minus point cards? Which apparently
I did.
Like
I did.
pot of
listen to this.
generosity.
Yeah, you play bad cards, you get minus points from your total.
Yeah.
please.
Like if you played a literal Gem Knight Garnet, you get like -5.
I would, I think that might be that might be years down the track. And also, before we get off it, what's going to be the first 101 point card?
Reckon they'd ever do that?
There's going to be cards that we're going to hate eventually.
That's just a banned card.
Yes.
Yeah, and that has been one point of discourse with a lot of people. Like they're like, oh, all these cards are unbanned, but like cards being at 100 effectively means that you can play them.
Victory.
So, like, it's a pseudo ban, but also the cards that are at 100 all are fucking cringe, so they can get fucked.
Victory Dragon is unpointed.
Yes, and someone did build a deck off the idea that I had that you just play like a bunch of like swipey cards, quick launch, and like summon as much shit.
Yeah, just play all of like the Link Dragon extenders that are designed to make Link monsters. Tribute summon Victory Dragon.
Oh, is that what Kurt's laughing at?
Maybe.
Anywho, okay.
The football is on the screen.
Yes. The last thing, I guess, for this before we move on, is that they have said that this will be updated somewhat regularly. I think once a month was thrown out, which is quite surprising because sometimes they'll go 9+ months with not updating the TCG. So to update this format,
we'll update it monthly. 2 days later.
Yeah. And that was the other thing I was going to say. They did sort of outline, I guess, how they do things, and it's basically the more it gets played, the more it'll get pointed, with the exclusion of disgusting degenerate plays. Those will always stay pointed.
Yeah. There's also they went into like there'll be point reductions. Cards just don't see play. They'll just get slowly reduced unless they're an FTK or
unless they're problem cards, in which case they'll stay forever.
Yeah.
But I am quite excited for the
something
Genesis
different.
of Genesis.
Yeah.
And
also clear and concise, pretty well published. It's good.
Well communicated. It's everything the TCG is not.
Yeah.
The one, I guess, pessimistic opinion that I have about this is it definitely, at least on the surface level, seems designed to sell the bad top product filler out of new sets.
Definitely.
If they're just not going to hit like the mid-tier decks that they're releasing new, it's a bit kind of like that's playable.
Which, like, I understand is obviously a problem, but the converse of that is that someone that wants to play those things and like just gets gutter stomped by Yummy and Dragotail at locals has an option to go, oh, I can play this MST deck or whatever it might be in the future at this other event, and it can actually perform because it won't get fucking destroyed.
Yeah.
I don't hate it. I'm excited to see what it can do.
Quick launch is pointed.
Yes, it is.
I didn't even notice that. So you can't play all the generic Link summony stuff.
Yeah.
You can. You just have to play some bad ones.
Rank up's being.
It's because your top Zexal is at 100.
Is 100. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Now I'm on it.
Okay. Anyone else have any praise? Otherwise, we move to the questions?
Yes, we move to questions. So, if you weren't aware, we do have a Discord. Link is in the description below. Feel free to jump in, say hi, and ask us questions. You can also ask us questions on Spotify. So, if you listen there, you're more than welcome to jump on and send us.
Let's do the Discord. The Discord's a cool place.
Sorry, another bit of news. Double check. Is not. So, first question this week comes to us from Drew D. If you were thrust into the Australian Olympic team, what event would you compete in, Winter or Summer Olympics, knowing that as long as you don't finish dead last, you will get $1 million? If you choose a team sport, you will be a starter for the team and not allowed to fake an injury.
Oh.
I think I'm good enough to carry the Australian basketball team to not last place.
Yeah, I was
I'm
thinking
going to
that.
omit team sports.
Yeah.
Because I think Australia is good enough at most team sports that they can finish last, having to do a carry job. I was talking to Jasmine today about Eric the Eel. I could beat Eric the Eel.
Sorry,
Ooh.
I missed this. The
2000
sequel to Eddie the Eagle.
So 2000's Australian Olympics. Eric the Eel. Eric the Eel. Came over to swim from some African nation.
Yeah,
He had never seen an Olympic pool before, Jake.
Oh, I
And,
think I'd heard about this.
Everyone in
Okay.
his heat false started except for him. So
Oh, wait. So we've had 2 of those.
he swam the 100 meters freestyle,
We've
and
had 2 of those.
he wasn't from ours.
yeah.
No.
Oh, okay.
But we got around him.
Yeah, everyone cheered him as he swam his 100 meters in like 3.5 minutes, and he did so poorly that they didn't let him, despite the fact that he won his heat.
That's rough. You're the only one to finish your race, but they still said no.
Yeah.
I don't know. Naturally, like I want to say swimming, but I also know that like swimming is relatively competitive, and Australia does already have very good swimmers. So it would need to be a relay, and I would need to be first, so that people can know exactly what they need to make up from my shitty time.
Fair.
Got nothing. I am.
Lawn bowls.
Synchronized swimming.
Oh, no, I sink. Oh, no, I float very well, actually. I float too well. Too buoyant.
Well, surely
Diving.
in the synchronized swimming, there's just a person that's like just always in the middle, just always
It's
like
going
throwing an arm up or something like that. Surely you can be that guy.
bobsled.
Man, maybe Bob's. No, I'm very much untalented in that physical regard. I would
See,
not
bring
win
back
$1
the
million.
old Olympics where they used to do poetry and painting.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sign break up for
yeah.
nude wrestling.
Hey, yeah, that's how I'd win.
Just rubbing dong.
Yeah. All oiled up.
Next question, again from Drew D. What are the chances this new format is just a cash grab where they announce and release a reprint set or 2 in order to cash in on the hype, then stop supporting it?
I also think
Having flashbacks to
Quick.
Battle Packs where they push field and draft pretty hard, even though Battle
they
Pack
pushed that.
YCS, there was a Battle Pack YCS, if you remember, sold a ton of product, then they left the format to die.
pretty bad is like an understatement. Like, yeah, they were doing so fucking top cut for YCS's was Battle Pack.
I don't think it's as close to that though. Like that battle pack stuff was so flawed. Like it was a good core idea, but like the every Yu-Gi-Oh cards, every type for equip spells and like it was just there was too much confusion there, too many logical jumps that I don't know, this is clearer. I don't think it's going to be a pump and dump like that was.
I think at this initial stage, at least, pending any like terrible decisions with pointing down the track, it does seem to have enough enthusiasm and momentum from the community that it will carry.
I still think it's a way to pump and dump shit side
Oh,
cards.
Absolutely, but I think it can be both. I think it can be a way for them to sell product, which is ultimately what they want to do, and for us to have an alternative fun format where stuff is brought down.
Yeah.
I think it can be both. I don't think you have to rest solely on the fact that, they're just here to make money. Well, of course they're here to make money. But we can have fun while they're making money.
Yeah, fair.
Next question from Tuesday's Noob. Card that should be on the Genesys list or many more points than it is now?
Shifter.
Yeah, that's
Fun
a
fact.
concern.
Shifter is going in my deck.
Yeah, Shifter will be.
Not that one, the other one.
I was going to say, that makes no sense in that deck.
Not that one, the other one. I have 3 decks in mind so far, and deck number 2 has, I think you get to like 32 cards, and you have not spent a point.
Pretty
So,
sure at
like,
least one of my
also
decks
a
will also
shifter
have
deck,
Shifter
so-
in it.
Goes Shifter, also a blind second deck, so like Shifter, your opponent passes straight back to you, and you win.
So I'm just deleting this question. Don't care.
Oh yeah.
And then the next question from Tuesday Noob, and as of my recent deleting the last question, card that shouldn't be on the list, or for a lot lower points than it is now. For Genesys.
A card that shouldn't be on the list.
Either shouldn't be there or should be much lower pointed.
The glad beasts.
Yeah, that's I don't
Like-
know. Maybe they're just super scared that people will play like super low to the ground and just like counter trap people to oblivion.
They also downpointed some of this Blackwing stuff, but like,
We'll cover the down points on next episode of whenever Logan shows up to this house next.
bum 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 bum.
Oh, so is
bum.
that definitely going to be a regular thing?
Well, if he says he's keen, I'll do it.
I don't think
Okay.
all of these dangers should have been. Like, they're all minor points, but like, dangers have only ever been prevalent in link spam decks.
Exactly.
Like-
And I feel like they've pointed tier enough that like you're not worried about danger tier element being a huge issue.
Is it here for Dark World?
Maybe?
Because like the fucking Dark World stuff is pointed, so
Silver's at 100, right? And that's Dark World's over.
Yeah, because that in effect is a link spam deck days as well.
Mhm.
Yeah, like you can't get the shit off the board otherwise.
Ooh, Fishborg 33. Fishborg is actually not that good. That'll probably come down. Oh, Lance is going to go to 0. Lance.
Oh, Forbidden Lance,
Yeah.
but you play it in Kashtira.
which
You
is
gotta keep it out of Kashtira.
But then you lose the buff from the field spell.
I think it's also to stop you from playing like Lance and fucking Fossil Diner and shit like that. You can just Lance your Fossil Diner and be like, ha 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 ha.
yeah.
And for the Spotify comment, I think it's in the very similar vein of what we just said. With Genesys format from Jezelenko, with Genesys format being Konami's way of acknowledging hand traps, that hand trap should be a more costly strategy to play over board breakers. Do you think the recent trend of in-archetype hand trap board breakers gets pushed harder, so we move away from the more generic ones? Generics are bread and butter of this game.
Yeah, pretty much.
Also, sorry, I just remembered because we scrolled past it. On that last one, the Six Samurai stuff is fucked. By the way, Gateway is 100 points, and then there's a bunch of Six Samurai cards that are on here. I want to raise that.
Sucks
Well,
to you
so
if
that
you
you
like
can't
playing-
do 6 samurais.
I can't do Six Samurais, even though you need a Link monster to do.
Yes. Like,
You need a link monster?
Nah, you just need another place to place a token.
Sams will
place
have to
it
come
down.
down. Like Samurai's like a classic old school deck that would have a lot of fans, like with Blackwings. That, yeah, that's the market they're totally trying to go. Why would you hamper that? It'll come down, surely.
I gotta go pull out some binders of decks. Remember, I think there was a question on the podcast weeks ago of like, what do you do with old decks? I leave them sitting in a binder for when they announce Genesys format.
True.
Yeah.
Oh, that's another deck I can play. See, this is the other thing that like happens is like I think back to like a random thing, or I'll see a card as I'm thinking binder. I'm like, I can build that for Genesys. There's almost too many things I want to build for Genesys.
Oh, Valmonica Selector. Oh.
Oh, right. I mean, you can still do Baguska Pass. You just can't do much else.
It's gonna cost a lot of points to do it.
I mean, no, you can't do any of it. It's all pendulum. Never mind. I forgot that they were pendulum. There was that instance though, because I was like, "Oh, I can play Metaphys." Fuck, Decoy Dragons are pendulum for no reason.
Like, finally, this is Ryugi's time.
Oh. Yep.
It's just, yeah. Look, pen, no link fuckers. You better be happy. You better support it for the amount of bullshit I've seen online for the last 10 years. Fucking get amongst this, or I'll be fucking cut.
This is the
All these
thing, is
people
it
stop
not?
playing the game.
Wasn't there just the one guy?
No, it was constant. On the old YGO Pro days, it was fucking
I
constant.
swear it was always the same guy.
No links, no pens.
No links, no pens.
No rituals, no exes.
That's the thing, yeah.
He took it too far.
Them having Xyz is kind of huge.
No hand traps. No spell and trap removal.
No
Anyway,
Xavier.
normal summon Fossil Diner Boss.
What's up? Pearly match. We're opening up Lil. We're
Was going live.
So yeah, that will conclude us for this week. Thank you all very much for listening and watching. If you are watching along, feel free to like and subscribe. If you're listening, feel free to favorite.
Hit the hype button.
You can also watch along on Spotify in case you missed that. Jump into our Discord, ask us some questions, and we'll catch you all next week. All